Welcome back to Techcast, the show where we talk all the latest tech leaks and rumours from one person that is me to another that is you. This episode, we are talking all about the latest Galaxy leaks and rumours. Let's get into it. This is the first video version of the podcast, so there will be things to iron out. Keep that in mind. So the Galaxy S20, that is being heavily leaked and rumoured in the whole leaks and rumours community. This phone, as we will refer to it, is a phone, has a few interesting features that have never been seen before on a smartphone. And I am really interested to find out how it can compare something even as an iPhone 10 from a few years back in 2018 or 2017 even. Let's now talk the specs. What can we expect to see from this Galaxy? That Galaxy is very expensive, for one. Let me go through now what it will cost to purchase this Galaxy S20 series. This is coming from Front Page Tech, John Prosser, on Twitter, and he states he's been getting leaks and rumours from carriers, sources inside carriers such as T-Mobile in the US and other carriers in the US who have confirmed the pricing for this Galaxy S20. The pricing is as follows. S20 5G, $1,000. $1,000. There's no LTE version of this phone pricing, no 5G version pricing yet, but we can expect to see it around $899. It'll be €100 less because it's not 5G enabled. S20 Plus 5G, $1,199. What is up with this pricing? Okay, Samsung used to be the cheap one. And now they're becoming a premium brand. They're becoming a premium brand that is more expensive than Apple, which is hard to do nowadays. And if you're becoming more expensive than Apple, you better have something that is more enticing to the viewer that they'll want to switch to your phone entirely. You're not going to convince someone who's on an iPhone that they'll want to switch. That's just the way it is. But you will get market share from the Android community, which is a massive community. This Android phone will also have 4K at 60 frames a second, supposedly 4K at 120 frames a second, and 8K at 30 frames a second, which is going to be possible with the new Snapdragon 866 processor that's inside this phone, which is great, as a matter of fact. Great for the manufacturers who will be copying the Galaxy and Apple even. Because, let's be real, Apple, king of video smartphones, you can't really beat them. So if you can do this, get 8K on a smartphone, Apple will follow suit. And this is just my preference, but I think Apple makes the better smartphone for video and photography. So this will help them improve it. The S20 Ultra, which is a new brand of phone, will have a 10 times telephoto lens. 10 times telephoto lens. Just remember that. This has a 2 times telephoto lens. The most that's been done so far is at 5 times at most by the Huawei's P30s and P30 Pros. So, how are they building this tech in? Well, there's supposedly going to be an optical zoom in this phone, which has never been done before, which is great for anyone who likes doing that thing, who wants to do that thing. And it'll just add more and more expenses onto the phone that really don't have to be there. Of course, that's just going to be an Ultra model, which is not going to be the most common model. And let's be real, once you spec this thing out, it's going to cost upwards of €1,099, maybe 2,000, coming up in Galaxy Fold territory. Now let's talk about the Motorola Razr Flip 2. I say Razr Flip 2 because it is technically the second generation of the Razr Flip, the 2020 version. This version is the foldable version. Of course, you had the original, which is the flip phone that a lot of people had in the 90s, the one that you can just snap shut, that a lot of flip phones got their idea of flipping. Really nice idea for the nostalgia people, although not the greatest foldable. Jerry Everything did a durability test on it, and it functioned afterwards, but it didn't really get the results that people would have wanted. So that's the latest in tech news. Thank you for watching or listening, depending on how you're looking at this, and I'll catch you next one.